Hello, my loves. Hello, my spiritually savage family. Do y'all like my wrap dress? My tube dress. I made it out of my head wrap. I still gotta do laundry, y'all. Look at it. Feeling like my Betty Rubble. I love it. It feels so good and comfortable. So I know a lot of my videos are always talking about God and the light and ancestors and how you overcome and things like that. But what I want to do is give you a snippet to let you know that there are demonic people that walk the earth. In my research and on my spiritual path, on my spiritual journey, I came across a few of them. Actually, yeah, a few of them. Um, so I'm always sensitive to other people. And so in the beginning, I don't believe that they realized the role that they were playing. I don't believe so. And I don't believe they knew what they were doing. But yet and still here we are. One of the demonic beings that I came across, devilish, demonic, negative spirits, the low level spirits, the low vibing spirits, whatever you want to call it, was a guy that I met when I was 25. And I want to say that he was the catalyst for this. But I also have karmics um, that I ran across as well, but I'm not speaking about them. I'm speaking of, I don't know what the term is. I really don't. I hear a lot of people say your karmic twin flame or uh, your divine masculine. I don't know what terminology it is. I just know that when I cut him off, I hadn't talked. This was a guy that I dated back when I was 25, and he was an undercover narcissist. Undercover narcissist. I didn't know that he was draining me. I didn't know that him and the karmics that he was with were doing black magic on me. I didn't find all of that out until after I cut him off. I had asked a karmic friend of mine, which I didn't know at the time she was a karmic. I thought she was an actual friend. I had asked her, you think I should call him? Because I hadn't talked to him since he broke my heart and I was on my spiritual journey. And you know, when God tells you to close certain doors, sometimes you have to reach out to people and shut those doors. And so I asked a friend of mine, and she was like, no, I don't think you should. But yet and still, she had just told me that she called one of the guys that she dated to close the chapter and blah, 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 blah. So it was just kind of weird why you would give me different information. So anyway, of course, I didn't take that information. I went on about my business, and I wound up calling him. And so he was talking, and I knew he was lying instantly. So I asked him a question. I asked him, I said, do you wear a mask? And he was like, um, nah. He was like, I'm a rebel. But, something he said, and instantly I knew it was a lie. So um, I said to him, because when you're on this path, you have to take accountability for yourself. And so one of the last things that I said to this narcissistic a-hole was, because when he broke my heart, I sent him a text and told him that I wasn't safe with him. Right? Now, this is a man that I knew since I was 25, and he gaslit me the whole entire time. I didn't know that because I didn't know what an undercover, I didn't even know what a narcissist was. I really didn't. I found all this out, in the past year or so. as I'm on my spiritual journey, right? So when during the conversation, after we talked about the mask and stuff like that, and I caught him lying. I didn't say I caught him lying. I just let him keep going. And then I said to him, I said, I just really want to apologize to you because, on this path, whatever I said, basically taking it, I said I should not have put that on you. Something I said to that effect. And he didn't even apologize for what he did to me and what he said by leading me on and all that stuff. He said, well, I appreciate you telling me that. Just like a narcissistic asshole would, right? Right. That's exactly what he did. And so I'm like, okay, all right. So when I hung up on him, I didn't hang up on him, I ended the conversation. And I wound up deleting him from my social media. When I tell you, when I did that, all hell broke loose in the spiritual realm. Literally. I heard him. I heard the demonic voice in him. I heard it. I can't explain how I heard it, but I heard it. And it was losing its marbles. Whatever entity, whatever demonic entity was inside of him, it was losing its marbles because he was literally trying to use me as a vessel, as transportation, as a vehicle to get into the 5D. Now I'm still on this path, so take it how it resonates for you. I know how I applied it to my life. But you have undercover people in your midst, and the only way you're going to uncover them is by sitting still, paying attention, focusing, and listening to the things that they say and the things that they do, watching their mannerisms, listening. You have to listen. You have to listen. But it was divine intervention because up until that point, I had been disconnected from my intuition. A lot of factors were in place, not just the black magic, but I was eating poorly. My health was not my wealth. But I didn't know the correlation. I didn't know that they were related to each other, that the things that we put in our body affect our mind, our spirit, our body, The spirit world does exist. And if you tune in to your intuition and listen with your mind, body, and spirit, you will hear. You will hear. Maybe that may not be one of your spiritual gifts. It's one of mine that I can hear. I can hear them. I can hear the demons. I can see them too, but that's a whole nother story that I'm not ready to delve into yet. And I've never told anybody that. I see spirits, but I never said that I seen demons. The first demon I saw, I was in my 20s and I was living in Douglasville. That's a whole nother story. I've seen them. But I tricked my own self into thinking that what I saw was not real because I didn't have infinite proof. I didn't have concrete proof that the spirit world existed. I didn't, even though I seen ghosts as a kid, okay? I didn't. It was like, okay, your mind playing tricks on you. Dun, 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 dun. That's how I felt, right? My mind playing tricks on me. But it's real, y'all. It's real. And before I could even begin to even talk about that part of my life, I had to heal myself from the wounds that were inflicted upon me from everybody. I take ownership though because I allowed it. I allowed it. This was just a quick message. a prelude to what is to come. Things are changing. The world is no longer as we knew it. It's not. Y'all know it. Y'all see it. But in order to see what's really taking place, you're going to have to sit still. I'm not talking about what the news is reporting and what social media is reporting. There is a deeper level and a deeper inner understanding that you must get to. But in order to do that, you must clear your mind, your body, and your spirit. And the only way to do that is to sit still, start eating right, and start being more concerned with what you digest and ingest mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, because all those things can be toxic if you're ingesting and digesting the wrong information, the wrong knowledge, the wrong vibes, the wrong music, the wrong television shows. All of it is connected. All of it is connected. But yeah, I'm ready to get deeper and deeper into what is really going on here. Yeah. I want us all to win. I really do. I want everybody to make it to 5D. I want everybody to make it to the new world. But I realize, recognize, and understand and overstand that everybody can't make it because everybody's not willing to do the work. So everything that I have given y'all on my channel is to get y'all to this point of peace of mind, no matter what circumstance you're in, no matter who is for you or who is against you. You're going to have people that come and act like they want to be your friend only to let you down, and they do it intentionally. It only take one time for you to do me like that. You can't never get me like that again. You can try, and I may even entertain you a little bit, but that's about it. Watch, learn, look, listen, peep, focus, peep game. Namaste. Ashe. Mazel tov. Ashe. I love you guys.